Oh my God, how we feeling tonight? You guys, I'm so fucking excited. We have such an excellent show for you later. First off, okay, go. Everyone's drinking. You got the little QR codes on your table. You don't even have to speak to a person. You can just get super drunk in silence. Try to keep the table talking to a minimum. Laugh super hard. Don't heckle the comedians or I will come out there and personally shame you. Don't film them either, because then I'm going to call my mom and tell her how stupid you were. Anyway, I'm Nico. I'm going to get you started out here. I know that this outfit makes me look like G.I. Julia Roberts. It's too late. I'm gonna be real. I had a rough fucking winter, man. My parents got divorced. Little late in the game, you know. It's had zero impact on my behavior. I was dating one guy, and then I left that guy for another guy, and then I cheated on that guy with the first guy. And they both have the same name. That is my dad's name. I know. My therapist is holding me back for a year. Dude, going through breakups is fucking hard, man. I feel like I'm standing at the control board of my mind, like in front of the slutty knob and the sad knob, just like, what happens if we crank them both up at the same time? You get Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. And like, dude, dating in this fucking Peter Pan town is really hard. Just cougering out over here at 31. It's especially hard too, because like I feel like once I hit 30, like my uterus activated, like a Russian sleeper cell, you know, just triggered by any sentient thing with a jawline and a heartbeat. I'll just be like walking down Loomis Street and some beefcake jabroni with the personality of a sentient lacrosse stick will pass me by. And my uterus will be like, that one has strong seed. These are the fallopian tubes. Quick, we're running out of time. Go to a shelter. But my brain has eyes and is a brain. And I'm like, uterus, do we really think that salmon shorts that cut off at the mid-thigh with tiny whales on them are an indicator of someone who knows where the clitoris is? Those might be boat shoes, but we are not getting wet. Thank you. I know I'm from Connecticut. That's yeah. So fucking dating sucks. I'm bad at adulting, like all around, man. I feel like at this age, all these like big knowledge gaps that keep popping up. You know, shit I should know how to do by now, like taxes and anal. And like the names of the vegetables. Seriously, I was in the city market recently. I was in the produce section and I was a little bit high. So it already felt like a safari. And I came across that one back corner in the produce section. You know the one that's like for level 5 vegans? Yeah, it's got like a little stick on there. And like some long cabbages, and like I thought they were new, like you know, not like new releases, but just like because they can do that now. But you know, for a second I was like, I'm an imperial 17th century botanist, and I shall catalog these for the queen. The weed is really good in this town, I tell you. But then there's other skills I'm noticing that I have that I kind of shouldn't, you know, making for this really imbalanced stats for like a player character. I've bought weed on 5 continents. I have not bought insurance on 1. And I have played in like 7 cover bands. I've never written a single cover letter. So I did like the biggest career-changing thing I could do. I got a LinkedIn profile. Currently, though, my top skill on LinkedIn is freelance puppet maker. It's not true. And it's super fucking weird. Especially because I know deep down that my best skill is singing Hootie and the Blowfish without moving my face. Here and there, dear world. Here on the little get other girls. Sometimes cruise in a hundred yeah. I ain't just an egg as a dolphin take your cry. There's nothing I can do. So if you need a Darius Rucker ventriloquist, add me on LinkedIn, I guess. I do have a job though. I work at a medical school as an actor. I know my parents also felt very misled by that sentence. That's like being like, Mom and Dad, I got a job at Goldman Sachs as a dancer. I express the volatility of the markets through movement. The Dow Jones is down 10 points. No, I play doctor for my job, but I'm only ever the patient. I'm more of a sub than a dom anyway. And how it goes, it's so basically I pretend to have psychosis and pretend to have chlamydia. And they pretend to care about it. And then in a couple years, they become real doctors. And then I really get chlamydia. I also, as many actors, I dabble in some more adult content. I also teach pelvic exams to the medical students, which is the only job in the center of the Venn diagram between showing my vagina for money and things I can tell my dad about. It also means if you're a medical student or a bass player in a mediocre jam band, you may have fingered me on my period at some point. And dude, it is wild. All of the reactions that I watch people have to seeing my vagina, none of which are good. It's mostly just confusion and clinical curiosity and, the standard one, fear. My favorite student is definitely the gay man, though, just shamelessly bewildered. No knowledge, no nerves, just why is it folded? Does it go to that side? Where does it part? You can't put the... I had a student ask me once if, before a pelvic exam, if my vagina was going to be in starting position. What does that mean? I think I know what finishing position is. Jeez. All right. Are you guys ready to hear some real comedy?